Thank you, Minister. And indeed, a cycle or a cyclone. The World Health Organization has officially declared the end of the 3-year pandemic only a few days ago, last week. The last major pandemic that claimed as many lives and more was the influenza pandemic 100 years ago. The Ukraine war is the first war in Europe since World War II with a global impact that has rattled NATO, the European Union, the UN, with a very huge global impact, forcing countries to take sides in ways that have led to escalating tensions and diplomatic shifts, leaving aside the financial, commercial, legal, and other consequences. So these two major unforeseen events, and I stand to be corrected by Stavros and Christos later, to what extent events can be foreseen or not, occurred within a span of 2 years from each other. And they both had an unprecedented impact on shipping and, by default, the marine insurance industry that found itself in an unexpected cyclone of having to deal with the combined impact of the knock-on effects of a pandemic and war, when the industry was already struggling with natural catastrophes and consequently increased claims costs, while trying to keep pace with regulatory and inflationary challenges. So, behind the scenes, a lot has been going on, but we don't really know how much of it has been going on. So how did the industry respond to these challenges behind the scenes? What was the financial and commercial impact on the marine insurance and shipping industry? How has the industry weathered or not this cyclone, and for how long will the market be able to deal with these consequences? And what lessons have we learned? The above and more will be discussed today at the first Cyprus Shipping News Cyprus Marine Insurance Conference. And I hope that you will all be encouraged to interact and participate, because we have all experienced these last 3 years from a different angle. We've all held different experiences and challenges, and it will be to the benefit of everybody if you all participate to share yours in addition to the panelists. So with no more delay, and if this iPad works, we will move to the first session, navigating through pandemic, war, sanctions, and regulation. And I would like to invite our first session moderator, Mr. Sophocles Konstantinou, Legal Affairs Manager of the Cyprus Shipping Chamber, to please take the floor and move on with session 1, so that we can paint the canvas of what has been going on in the industry. And if I had to think of a painting that would describe these 3 years, probably Scream would be the painting that would come to mind as a first thought. So, Sophocles, the floor is yours. Thank you.